Alright, in this video, I'll be showing us a shortcut technique to solving chain rule problems in differentiation. Now, what's a chain rule problem? A chain rule problem is simply a problem where we have a function inside another function. Chain rule is also known as function of function. Now, most times when we have algebraic functions, you always see the inner function in a bracket, like in this case. Alright, we have a function inside another function. Remember, that's the definition. This is our inner function, and then this our main function. So we have 1 plus s cubed being the inner function, and 1 plus s cubed all raised to the power 4 being the main function. So we have an inner function inside a main function. The same thing here. We have x squared plus 4x plus 6 being the inner function, and then y equals x squared plus 4x plus 6 all raised to the power 5 being the main function. All right, so that is a chain rule problem. So how do we apply our shortcut here? It's very easy. All you need to do here is identify the inner function and differentiate it. Our inner function here is 1 plus s cubed, so we differentiate it. Differentiating 1 plus s cubed, we have differentiating 1, we have 0. Differentiating s cubed, that gives you 3x squared. Okay, so we've differentiated our inner function. Now, the next step will be to apply the power rule of differentiation. By the power rule of differentiation, we simply bring the power of the main function to the back. So say times 4. Then we rewrite the inner function, which is 1 plus s cubed, all raised to power. You subtract 1 from the main power, which is 4 minus 1. So that will give us 3x squared times 4, which is 12x squared, times we have 1 plus s cubed all raised to power 3. All right, so our answer can be left this way, which is 12x squared 1 plus s cubed all raised to power 3, and that's option D. Now for example 2, we apply the same technique, the same shortcut to solving this. What do we do here? Differentiate the inner function again. Remember, that's step 1. Differentiate the inner function. Differentiating x squared, that will give us 2x. Differentiating 4x, that will give us plus 4. Differentiating 6, that gives you 0. So we've differentiated our inner function to be 2x plus 4. Now the next step again is to apply the power rule of differentiation. You bring the power of the main function to the back. So we say times 5. All right, they'll say times, rewrite the inner function, which is x squared plus 4x plus 6. Now our new power will be the main power minus 1. So we have 5 minus 1. So that will give us 2x plus 4 times 5. They will say times x squared plus 4x plus 6 all raised to power 4. Now we cannot leave our answer this way. We have to simplify. And to simplify, we cannot use 5 to expand this bracket because of this power of 4. Before we can use 5 here, we need to eliminate this power of 4 by expanding. So the only way out is to use 5 here to multiply this bracket here. So we have 5 times 2x. That gives you 10x plus 20. And then we have this x squared plus 4x plus 6 all raised to the power 4. And that is option D.